Welcome back to another episode of Daily Fortnite, your daily podcast about Fortnite. I'm your host, Mikey, aka Mike Daddy, aka Magnificent Mikey, and today there was a big outage. That's right, Fortnite had a big outage today. They were down for about an hour. It seems like it was the servers or something. I just know that they had to work with their partner. So if you were trying to play Thursday night and you weren't able to play, it's because there was a big outage. But it's been resolved. It's working now. So if you're hearing this episode, Fortnite should be working. All right. The another cool thing I wanted to mention was developers getting in here and playing Fortnite. So they said everyone wanted bragging rights on a Fortnite dev. We're running 100 player lobbies with 10 developers tonight, which was Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern. So by the time you're hearing this, it's already over. But this is what they did. Matches will be in Battle Royale. Use hashtag Dev Thursdays to post your W's, so we can share and let everyone know it really did happen. And then they put a list of developers that were in Fortnite playing tonight: Drecker, Cryptic Fox, Supa Bloopa, Checknate 2, Zebra Smoothie, Water Elemental 33, Chaz McFreely, Empty Tuxedo, Tofu Chris, and more. So if you saw any of those names in your lobbies when you eliminated them, or if you saw their name come up in the elimination feed, then you had a Fortnite dev in your lobby. So that's cool. And I hope that's something that they do more often. Just a little fun thing they can do. All right, so those devs were playing, and then talking about people playing this game. Let's take a look at how many people were playing this game today. Battle Royale 182,000 right now. Reload 49,000. Blitz 12,000. OG 30,000. Save the World 10,000. Odyssey 7,000. Arena's box fights 1,000. A festival 5,000. Galactic Siege 3,000. Escape Vader 700. Roy Tycoon 37,000. That is a popular one, and no surprise, because it is fun, and like I said, you gain levels really fast in that one. Odyssey 7,000. Festival. Oh, I said those. Creative 1,000. This arena's box fights, they got to figure that thing out. This is another one this one's dying even faster than what was the other mode that they just took out of here? Oh my gosh. But this one's going down even faster. So you got to get it out of here. Hopefully they can stick these devs something else and work on something else that people are going to play. Like I said, for me, when I played this, I only played it once, and it seemed like it was going to be fun, because it was like, oh, this will be box fights. It's got a special setup to it. It's going to have some rewards connected to it and XP connected to it. But the problem is, it's just not as good as creator made maps that we already have out there that are box fights, especially with the idea that this thing takes a while. I said I didn't even finish the one game that I played, because it was taking a while for somebody to reach the max amount of points you need to get the win. So I had to leave. It was like, this thing is taking too long. It shouldn't take this long to get into action. Shouldn't take this long to play a match. Just too slow. Just I would get rid of this thing already. Stop wasting your time on it, and get these hardworking devs on something else that they can. All right, so there's that. Let's take a look at some creator-made modes. Let's see here, what is going on. Go Up for Brain Rots has 11,000. Steal the Brain Rot has 10,000. Let's see here. What's going on? Murder Mystery 3000, 1v1 with every gun 3000, Go Goated Zone Wars 3000, Peace Control 2v2 2000, Pick a Lucky Rot 2000, and there's a whole lot more to be discovered in the Discover tab. Our peak number on this Thursday, even with a power outage, was 861,408. So still, overall, in the grand scheme of things, a low number compared to what we are used to seeing in the past, but actually up over yesterday's episode, which again is interesting considering that there was about, let's see here, started at 5. Yeah, it lasted over an hour. Their outage. So, even considering that outage happened during prime time and was happening for over an hour, they still had a better number than the day before. So, hopefully, that's some sort of a good sign for things to come. But yeah, there you go. There's a look at that. Let's go take a look at quests because there's some new weekly quests to go over. Remember to do your Save the World stuff if you're playing Save the World, so you get all that XP and rewards. Got your eats, rivalries, do your rivalries. Okay, let's get to our weekly. Let's get to the newest set of available, which is, oh my gosh, we're week 8 already. Collect food to sustain the visitor through their Dark Harvester Rift, and 10 in total. Emote near Humble Hills radio tower to calibrate it for Jones spying on Dark Harvester and the Ice King. Mark it for you right there on the map at Humble Hills. Rift using 0-point shards in the same match to help the visitor analyze the Dark Harvester Rift. You got to do 2 in total. There's one at Builder's Barracks, Dark Dominion, Wibbly Shores, and Forge Fortress. So you have those 4 places. You got to use 2 of them. Or Frigid Fortress. Got to use 2 of them in a match. Eliminate a player at Dark Dominion so the visitor can focus. So you just go to Dark Dominion and eliminate someone. Decrypt a recording from the visitor at Holotable. Got to do 1. They even show you where they are. Outside Sandy Strip, outside Wonky Land, south of Humble Hills, and 1 at New Sanctuary. So there's 4 locations. You just got to do 1. All right, so there you go. There's your set of quests for the weekly. If you still got Path of the Voyager stuff to do, collecting those cubes, do that. Do your dailies every day. Get those milestones working on, and do your ranked for those ranked rewards. Now, I actually already looked at a preview of the comments. And I saw a comment from Primero about another set of quests that I didn't see and notice. So I'm going to switch on over to one of the Star Wars modes here in Creative. And if I do that, and then I go over to quests, you can see that these highlights, or these quests get highlighted for Unleash the Force. So there's Star Wars quests in Creative as well. Claim capture points. This is the Siege quest. Claim capture points. Escape Vader. Deliver power cells. Star Wars Island quests. Earn XP in Star Wars Creator Islands not made by Epic. So you got that kind of stuff to do to earn some bonus XP. And then if you're completing these quests, you get 3 of them done. You get what's that banner icon of ships I'm of right now, but it's from the 2nd episode, Star Wars Episode 2. See that? You get once you get 6 done, it looks like you get a little spray of a tauntaun. Once you get 9 done, you get a cool loading screen with a bunch of Star Wars characters on it. 12, you get that. Well, now either. But you get that triangle thing. The thing that they use in the sequels 7, 8, 9 to. I believe that's what that was. That's the thing that they use to get the map, right? To find Luke. Right? That's the map they use something. Right? Let's see here. And then at 15, you get some sort of pickaxe. Can't really tell what. But you get a bunch of Star Wars themed stuff if you do some creative as well. So make sure you're doing that. All right. All right. So there you go. There's a reminder for your quests, competitive wise. Let's see here. Today's Thursday. So nothing has happened since Tuesday. So I don't actually have anything to go over right now. But this weekend, we'll look at some of the stuff that happens over the weekend, especially FNCS Division 1 on Saturday. That'll be something that take a look at. Yeah. With that being said, that's a look at competitive. So let's go take a look at the shop, and I'll give you my item of the day and remind you that you can get any and all of the items in the item shop using Mikey, Miki, in the item shop, and some of the proceeds will go to help support the show. Okay. Again, it's just a really good item. Lately, they really been putting in a ton of good stuff. I think because to me, my theory is they Star putting out Star Wars stuff that people are gonna. So want to put in a bunch of other stuff that it's hard to deny wanting to get as well, because they know people are buying these to get Star Wars stuff. So, while you're at it, here's some other stuff you should. So just a really good item shops from what I've seen Star Wars so far. But if I'm going to pick something to be the item of the day today, we're talking about Star Wars month, but you know what's coming up here pretty soon? Mortal Kombat. So we're giving Mortal Kombat, the classic combat bundle, the item of the day, because, with the movie coming out and, getting ready for that. Actually, by the time most of you are hearing this, it's coming out on the day that the movie is coming out. The new Mortal Kombat movie. You're going to want to celebrate the Mortal Kombat character. Right? So you're going to want to get the whole bundle with Scorpion, Katana, and Raiden. So there you go. That is your item. Okay. All right. There you go. We're almost to the end of the episode here. Now I want to give you a little update on my map and us playing together this weekend. Probably gonna be Saturday. Turns out we still have one more track meet to go to on Friday. So even though I'm off, I still have errands that I need to do during the day. Then Blaine gets out of school early on Friday, and then I got to get him back to the school, catch the bus with his team to go to the track meet, and then about an hour after that, then I have to get to the location where the track meet is. So, yeah, I'm going to be doing that. It turns out Blaine thought he had finished the season already, but turned out his time in the 1600 was good enough to qualify to get to go to this last little. It's not like state championship or district championship or anything, but qualified well enough, or he did well enough with his time that he gets to go to like this, what do they call it, like an invitational type of thing. So we'll be at that. I'm going to take that just as a little positive, because then that'll give me a little extra time to maybe get some finishing touches done on my map, and maybe that gives me again that one extra day to try to figure out how to get a couple of things that I've been wanting to put in my map, how to get them to work correctly. So hopefully I'll be able to get that done by the time we play, which will be on Saturday now. So I'll have that map published, and we'll all get together and play Saturday afternoon Pacific time. Okay, so there's the update on that. So here we go. This is the end of the episode, so make sure you go join the daily Fortnite Discord and hang out with us. Follow me over on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. Head over to Apple Podcasts, leave a 5-star rating and a written review for a shout-out on the show. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss an episode, and until next time, have fun, be safe, and don't get lost in the storm.